Yo, what up? Sammy with a bunch of M's or Y's. I can't remember honestly. Just know I had to pick a name. And I'm making a closeout video for 2025. It's June, but here in a couple days, I'm headed out to the Middle East for a work vacation, work business trip, work. Gotta go do work over there for about 8 months, and then I'll come back and unfortunately move into Colorado Springs after that. So if anybody in the Colorado area knows of a good tuner that can tune a Link ECU, please let me know. I'm not moving there by choice, not going on this business trip by choice, but it's the career that I chose. Um, yeah, so everything's good. About 3,000 miles on the car. It's been fun. Just replaced the brake light switch earlier today because the brake lights wasn't working. So that's really cool. I know that's somebody asking about the belt, and this will give you a little bit better reference. K24 crank pulley, K24 water pump, K24 alternator, K24 tensioner, K Power Industries EP3 idler pulley. The Bull Boost Performance one I had on there broke, and it broke bad, ate the belt. And it didn't leave me stranded, but it broke bad. So, ponied up, spent the money instead of cheaping out. And the reason I know that it's the exact belt that I told you that it was is because I just bought two. So that's the new one. This is the one that was on there. You see, it's torn up a little bit. Yeah. So that was really cool. Dual fuel pump still working well, because, let's see, that feeds to the engine, returns to this pump. This pump immediately feeds back over to that side because of the way the stupid BMW fuel tank is. I don't think I've had any other issues. I have 1500cc injectors that I need to throw in, but I can't throw them in until I can find a decent tuner. Because I do want to make more power. And this engine, specifically mine, I'm not saying K24s, but specifically mine, I got Eagle Rod, CP pistons, ARP main and head studs, the K20 RSX Type S oil pump. This thing is like good to go for at least 500 reliably, which was the original goal when I built this car, was to reliably street drive a 500 horsepower car. The welds around I don't think you can tell too much, but I ended up developing a crack around there. It's a 625 inch mount. I reached out to them. Their turbo setups, holy shit, I'm all over the place. This is 625 inch turbo setup, their engine arms, a couple other things from them, I'm sure, subframe spacers. But their turbo kit, it's done me well. I had zero issues with it, but I did develop a crack. I reached out to them. They told me to send this to them. They'll patch it up, send it back, no problem, free of charge. Super cool dudes. I recommend them to everybody because they were the only dudes putting out bolt-on, no fabrication, no cutting, no anything crazy for K-Swap E36s right now. They have K-Swap E30 kits. They got a K-Swap E46 kit, which I also really do love E30s and E46s. But E30s you can't get for $1,200 like the M50 swapped E30 I bought once and the $500 E30 I bought another point in my life. They're just not out there. But maybe an E46 in the future. But I also really want to do an LS swap in something at some point. Maybe when I get to Colorado, but I don't think prices there are going to be any different than here in Central Texas. Yeah, this is a closeout. I'll still be able to answer all your questions. DM me on Instagram. Leave a comment on fucking YouTube. I'll get back to it as soon as I can. The only thing that's shitty is I know a couple people have reached out on Instagram, and I've immediately, if I was chilling at home inside, I'd immediately come out here and be like, yo, this is what you do. And I would take pictures and videos and try to help out as best as I could. Not going to be able to do that until about spring next year. And then, honestly, as soon as I get back, it's packing this whole house and garage and all this bullshit up, buy a trailer for my pickup, and roll out of here. Go find a house somewhere in Colorado, I guess. But yeah, everything's still good. Link ECU, cane gauges, all that nonsense. Don't think anything's recently broken in a while. I do want to change this catch can setup. It's not so much of a catch can. It's fucking pretty dumb. Also a cheap part that I bought. Like I said, I spent a lot of money in some places on this setup, and I cheaped out on other parts. I think if I went with the buy once, cry once mentality, I'd be fine and nothing would be broken, but you live and you learn. I don't consider myself to be a master mechanic. I threw this together in my garage. I have very basic hand tools. It looks like a lot, but when I started this, I had the Harbor Freight set, and that's now my truck set in my truck toolbox. I had not even the Icon. I had the fucking $12 screwdrivers that come with like 17 of them. I didn't have no ratchet wrenches. I had half the power tools that I have now. I didn't have an air compressor. It's an easy swap to do. And I'm by no means an expert. This is the first swap I've ever done, which is crazy because it's an uncommon swap. But I'm telling y'all, if I can do this shit, I'm 100% positive that y'all can. You can figure it out. There's enough support out there to where if you're running into a problem, somebody's probably ran into it before. And honestly, I probably ran into that same problem throwing this car together, so reach out to me. I want to help y'all. I'm not making a fucking YouTube channel to... look at my subscribers. I don't really care. I'm just a dude. I have a career, and I don't need this, but I want to show y'all the trial and error shit I went through, the stuff that 100% did work, the small things. I'm also going to post another video that I took a while ago that I never got around to posting, showing the underneath of the car. But yeah, thank y'all for watching these videos, I guess. I don't really know, but hopefully you get something out of them. And I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all at some point spring next year. 2026. Fuck.